Yo, what's good, y'all? This is your boy Jay Devar, man, bringing y'all a new video. And in this week's video, man, I'm gonna be talking about, basically, I'm just be doing like a trade recap this week. I did end up taking a loss on AU this week on the funded account that I'm working on, or the funded challenge account that I'm working on with FTUK. So yeah, I'm just walking you guys through like what I thought that I was seeing while the trade was going on, and some of the things that I should have did differently so that I wouldn't have ended up losing the trade this week. But yeah, guys, so just want to ask that y'all subscribe to the channel, like the video, and yeah, feel free to leave a comment down in the comment section, whether you're just saying hey, what's up, or if you have any questions about like how I trade and how long I've been trading and anything like that. So we're just gonna go ahead and get right into it. So immediately off the rip, last week, right? I saw this SMT forming between AU and EU, right? So you see right here, it's not gonna be all that clean on the daily chart right now. It's not gonna be that clean on the daily chart. You guys can see like kind of the lines look a little weird, but so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go down to like the 4 hour, and you see it's a lot cleaner right here. So here it is on EU, and then here it is on AU right here. Right. So and also going into this position, also I did kind of figure that like there's a fair value gap right here. If I go down to the hourly time frame, y'all see like that there's a fair value gap right there. I kind of figured that like if while entering this position, I did kind of figure that like okay, if there's any type of if I see any type of like resistance on the way up, it will be right here first, and that's exactly what happened. Right here, it hit that fair value gap. So initially, what I really should have did was kind of like just take it for what it was right then and there. But I was anticipating this high right here to be taken out, because if we go to EU's daily high, they right here, it got ran above, they got ran over here, right? We'll go ahead and mark this really quick. Shift. That's see the high on EU, it got rated, ran above. And so now, honestly, right now, from what I see based on my strategy right now, I see a external to internal range move right now on EU. So going into the following this week, so tomorrow's the 21st, today's the 20th, today's Saturday. So going into it on Sunday, and the rest of the week on, I'm anticipating there to be some more sell side delivery down into this daily internal range, or this daily fair value gap that's resting right here on EU. So that's something I'm gonna be paying attention to next week. But back to the topic at hand. So we had this external range high on the daily time frame ran on EU. Followed by the SMT that we had here. So the SMT, that's also like the smart money technique. Lets us know like if there's like any type of institutional sponsorship in any type of asset class, whether it be gold or commodities, even with the indexes, and even with the currencies. So back to the topic at hand, right? So I was already anticipating this level to be taken out on the daily time frame on Euro USD. And so I was wanting AU or AUD I was wanting that to follow the same path, right? The same path of taking out a couple of daily highs right here, right, like it did on EU. However, that's not what happened, because again we had that 1 hour fair value gap that was right here, resting on AU. That 1 hour fair value gap right there. As you guys can see, like it looks really different on EU, right? So going forward, one thing that I should have did differently going into this is that like I should have, since Euro USD was the one that made the higher high, because AUD USD or AU, it made a lower low, right? Meanwhile, EU Euro USD, it made a higher high, right? So what I should have did was I should have traded the stronger asset, right? Since this one made the higher high, or since EU made the higher high, it was showing that it's more likely or is more willing to um, basically take out these external highs right here that was on the daily time frame right here. So this is the one that I should have traded. Yeah, so yeah, basically EU is the one that I should have traded or took a position on or look for some type of like entry model on. Because on Tuesday, I entered this position on EU Tuesday night. Because I saw that SMT, so I was like, okay, I want to see. Okay, we have the potential to run higher here on AU, especially because like it was still the middle of the week. But like I said, I should have been looking at this fair value gap right here as a means of like, okay, this is probably gonna get filled, right? And we may see a run lower, right? But I just, yeah, that's basically just I should have just looked at it, took it for what it was, Also, too, on the dollar, another mistake that I made when it came to my analysis on the U.S. dollar, right? The DXY itself. So I'm gonna just go to the DXY. I should have been monitoring the U.S. dollar, especially like if I'm gonna have a position on AUD USD open, especially like with this being such a contrarian idea, right? Because I was anticipating or I was wanting it to basically break all of these previous highs, these previous lower highs that were formed right here. You see it did it right here, but this was actually a liquidity raid into a fair value gap on the 1 hour time frame. But I was wanting to see like it's basically just I was wanting to see it basically just like take these highs out right here. Take these highs out, then keep going, heading higher. But unfortunately that's not what happened. And also too, so basically what I should have done was I should have been paying closer attention to the US dollar, because on the US dollar, right, we had this relative equal lows right here. So this is the sell side liquidity on the dollar index right here. So like it was already pretty close to this level, right here. So what I should have been basically doing was paying attention to this, because this was with this sell side liquidity. My bad, I'm sorry. With this sell side liquidity pool resting right here, right? I should have been looking at this as a liquidity raid, because also too, not only did we have the run on the relative equal highs right here, but if I go back to the daily time frame, and I did all this after I lost the position, because I was like, okay, because I decided to go back and go, okay, so like what did I do wrong here, right? Why did I lose this trade? Is there anything that I messed up on? And there was. So right here we have those relative equal lows right here, or the sell side liquidity on the daily time frame for the DXY, right, for the dollar index. So resting right below that, we have this order block right here. We have a bullish order block that was resting right here, right? So, and as you guys can see, as soon as this sell side liquidity right here was taken out, it tapped into this order block and price immediately started to reverse. And I'm assuming there was like some type of news event that went on Thursday, because this is where Thursday is basically where it reversed, and this is one of the concepts that ICT taught was like the intra-week reversal. It's kind of like why like I really don't try to trade on Thursday. If I'm trading on Thursday, I'm basically just managing a position that I entered in either on Tuesday or Wednesday. And I did enter a position on Tuesday, and so from Tuesday to Thursday and Friday I was basically managing the position. I did a poor job of it, I did, but just things happen. You live and you learn. It's not the last trade that I'm gonna take, and I'm cool with that. So I'm cool with learning my lesson. Right, but we have this order block right here, and with this Thursday created the intra-week reversal, especially like with a liquidity run and an order block, and then I'm assuming there was some type of news event that came out on Thursday. I want to say I think it was unemployment or something like that. But yeah, so I definitely did make a few mistakes going into this week, but we're gonna journal it. We're gonna add it to our journal. And we're just gonna look at it as a learning opportunity and not something to beat ourselves over. So that's all I wanted to touch base with you guys on. Just a quick little video. Nothing really too long form right here. Just going over what it's like to on this journey of trying to be a trader and trying to speculate what you think is going to go on in the markets, and not only that, but also see like some type of return from it. So I hope this video helps anybody out here who may be struggling or thinking that like they're the only ones that lose trade. Trust me, you're not the only one that loses trades. Okay, it happens to everybody. Even the people that you see on social media that try to make it seem like they're always making $15,000 a day or a week or whatever, they take losses too, right? But I just want to show both sides of it, because the last video that I posted, there'll be a link in, there'll be like, you'll see it somewhere on the screen right here. But in the last video I did, I showed like one of my wins that I had got the previous week. So or one of my winning trade examples using the same strategy that I use here. But like I said, this week I just made a couple mistakes, and we're just gonna journal it, and we're gonna learn from it, and then we're just gonna do it differently going forward, right? But with that being said, y'all, if you stayed this long, I appreciate you guys watching the video. Like I said, it was gonna be a pretty short video, just touching bases on some of the things I didn't do too well this week. But yeah, guys, feel free to leave a comment down below. If you guys want to share what it's been like in your trading journey, or if you're feeling a bit down about losing this week, don't worry. Trust me, don't worry about it. Just move on to next week. It's okay. Go back and see if there's anything that you did wrong. Maybe you didn't pay attention to something like I did, with my strategy. So don't beat yourself up too much about it, man. And it's, you live and you learn, But with that being said, y'all also please subscribe to the channel, turn on that notification bell so you're notified whenever I do another upload. And this is your boy Jay Devar, man. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Peace out.